Everyone, it's me, Jay, and today I have a guest with me. If this person looks familiar, it's because they're related to Emily. It's Emily's sibling.
I don't think I look anything like Emily.
I think everyone thinks you look like Emily. But I wanted to do this series where I talk to other people in the community and just kind of talk to them about their experience. If they have a coming out story, talk to them about their coming out story, and just kind of different things like that. Because I feel like everyone's identity and the way that everyone self-identifies themselves is so interesting to me, and it's just so unique. Everyone has a different mindset on it, and I just feel like it would be cool to kind of share everyone else's experiences. So today I'm gonna ask you different things. It's just like a small list of things that I wrote down. So yeah, so I'm gonna start off with, what are your names and what's your name and pronouns?
It's funny that you say what are your names because it's accurate. But okay, so my birth name is Kelly, like Jay said. But the name that I like to go by, like at the workplace and in my classes and stuff, like people that don't really know me as family, Robin. But I don't know. People call me both, and it doesn't bother me that much. But it does kind of bother me when I have introduced myself as Robin and people will start calling me Kelly. I just feel like that's kind of disrespectful. But I feel like that'd be the same if, like, I don't know, my name was Dave and people started calling me Davey.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, I kind of feel the same way. I'm like, don't do that.
Some of your friends call you like Kelli-Robin.
Yeah, at work they didn't know how to decide, and then someone was just like, I'm just gonna call you Kelli-Robin because I don't know what to call you.
And your pronouns?
I guess all of them. I don't know. You can call me whatever you want. It doesn't. Yeah. I don't know. I get all of them at some point.
I think it's interesting because whenever I first started dating Emily and I was open to her about me transitioning and just me being trans. This was before everything. I started talking to Kelly, and then we kind of related on the similar of just being not part of the binary per se, but just
it's funny to see how that evolves.
Yeah, honestly. So what do you say is your gender identity?
The most accurate thing I could say would be gender non-conforming.
Okay.
But I usually just say non-binary because people understand what that means. But you know, labels they don't always fit everyone. So.
Yeah, definitely not.
But yeah, gender non-conforming.
So what does that mean to you, I guess?
It means that I don't know, I don't feel like I'm any which way that society has determined. I just feel like I don't adhere to... I don't know, it's weird. I don't feel like a boy, I don't feel like a girl, and I don't feel like I'm trans necessarily, and I don't feel like I'm... I don't know. I feel like non-binary is kind of a weird term too. I don't necessarily feel non-binary because that insinuates there are two, male or female, which I guess in this culture there are, but so I just don't use non-binary because it also fits in with the societal structure that is surrounded by gender, but if I, within this society, I would say non-binary.
With this society, do you say that you just don't want to conform to the binary? Is that your...
Oh, as opposed to maybe feeling, I don't know.
Is it does your choice of does it come from dysphoria? Do you feel like you have a choice?
Oh, okay.
Is it do you feel like it's just a societal thing where you just don't want to be a part of that binary? Or is it an internal thing, I guess?
Growing up, I always kind of felt like, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people can relate, but whenever you're born biosex female and you grow up and you have this internalized misogyny against women because there is misogyny in the patriarchy and whatever, and I just kind of was like, I don't fit into that, I don't like feminine things, I don't feel that way, that's lame. And so for a while it was like that. Now I embrace femininity and it's fine, any which way I feel is cool, but I guess I did always kind of feel like I don't like being called girl or female, but I don't necessarily think, oh, I'm super masculine, I'm male or something. I just don't like the labels. I don't like all that it comes with, the heaviness. So I guess kind of it was intuitive, kind of I've I didn't have to think too much about it. It was just like, ooh, I don't feel good about that. I think it's more intuitive than a choice for me, because I did at some point experience a bit of dysphoria, like with my body, and thinking, ooh, maybe I should go through a transition because I don't feel comfortable with my boobies and stuff like that. But now I've just kind of become comfortable as a person in my own skin as I've gotten older. I mean, not that I'm that old, but you know, whenever you're a teenager, it's like you're going through a lot, so you're not comfortable with lots of things about yourself, and I guess that was just one of those things for me. So now I'm comfortable with my body, and it's cool, it's whatever. And I can present as masculine, and I can present as female, and I can present as a mix of both or whatever, and it's totally fine. So like now I feel like because I have more control and more agency, it is a little bit more of a choice. Like I can push it a little further than before. So I hope that answered your question.
No, yeah, definitely. Next question. As far as like community wise, like the community that we live in, do you feel like you found support with like it? Like, do you feel like people support you? Do you think like people respect you? Like, do you feel like you've surrounded yourself with like a good community of people?
Yeah, the people that I guess like attracts like, because I don't know, I just kind of doing my thing out in the world, and the people that are cool and respectful, and I'm just being friends with them. I don't like seek people out, but they just, I don't know, I just keep the ones that are cool, you know, and they accept me. But I haven't like found like support groups or anything. I don't necessarily know if I need that, because I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just like, whatever.
That's how I feel. Like, I'm just like on the outskirts.
Although, I would say that sometimes, because I don't want to make it sound like I don't have any problems, and if someone misgenders me or whatever it is, like, it doesn't bother me. Because sometimes I want to feel like that, like, I don't care about anything, and nothing bothers me, and I'm just who I am, and you have to accept it. But sometimes I do feel the need to present myself in a certain way, and like, ooh, should I introduce myself as Robin or Kelly? Like, in a lot of situations, I'm like, oh, am I going to be judged? It makes me kind of nervous. So I guess maybe I should work on that. But inside my personal life, I've found people that are cool, so.
That's good. And I think the last question that I have is just going to be like a focus on more of your like sexual orientation and who you're interested in. Yeah, basically.
Okay. Again, like, I feel like there's no label for what I am.
Exactly the same.
It's weird.
No, I feel exactly the same.
Because it's like, well, I think pansexual does a good job of grabbing at like everything, because it's like, you don't determine the gender of the person that you are attracted to. Like, it's just if you're attracted to them, you're attracted to them, and it doesn't matter any which way. So I usually say pansexual, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I've gone down to. If people like really want the specifics, it's usually like pansexual. But it's like that weird thing where you don't know, like, you don't want to like really put a label on your sexuality. Just because it's so like, I just feel like sexuality is just, it's like on a spectrum, like, there's no, like, I don't know, it just feels weird to have a label on something so broad.
Like, I can understand that labels make people feel comfortable, and they're like, oh, I could give me that label because this is who I am, and then they define themselves on, you know, it just gives them comfort. It's like, this is my structure, my label, and that's cool. But sometimes I feel like they can be damaging, so I don't know. I'm just like, I'm me.
But yeah, I think that's all I have, and I hope this video, I think it's a good amount of time. Thank you for joining me, and I hope I answered some questions. If you guys want to see Kelly or Robin in a newer video or a video in the future, just let us know, and we would love to make one. I'm going to kind of do this series, hopefully, and try and just get more people involved, because I just think this is interesting, having a conversation, just being more open-minded of just different identities, different sexualities, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
And the next one will be with Emily.
Oh, I hope Emily doesn't want to record it. All right, bye.